for both of you guys, when Ashton is defending like that, I heard him before you guys came out said the aggressor wins. When he's that guy, what is it? How much does it change you?
I would say, just having him out there with energy and him doing what he does best, getting us all involved, and definitely his defensive presence is just amazing. And you seen it out there. He was locking up, picking up, making big plays, big stops, and you could just see it rubbing off on everybody.
Thanks, Keldon. Tyler, do you have anything to add?
I think when Ashton's doing that, being hectic on defense, we're going to be tough to beat just because what he puts on the other team, when he's playing like that. So he played great tonight, and, we expect that from him every night.
Question from Teddy up front.
For both guys, I know Rip Arena is super loud. You guys play all around the country. Fans travel. What was it like in this atmosphere in front of so many UK fans?
It was good to, see that how loud it got. Big Blue Nation, they're the best fan base in the country. The way that they travel with us is amazing. So it was good to have them on our side. They helped us get the W.
I would just say the same. I think that my hat goes out to just the fan base, how much they travel with us and still support us through our ups and downs.
Thank you, guys. Over here, left.
Guys, what does it mean to get a win like this? You guys have been waiting for a resume win like this for a while now.
It's definitely a big win. I think that it was a great game. I think we came out and was very aggressive and just put in play all the things we did in practice. And it's just a big time win.
I think it's big time just because how hard we've been working in practice. I think, finally seeing that it's paying off game by game. We're getting better each game defensively. We're still figuring things out. We still got things to improve on, but, just getting better each and every game is important for us.
Thank you, Tyler. Jerry?
Can you Reed really, especially in the first half, seemed to really kind of set the tone inside. How much was that a plan going in to kind of try to use him? And what did you think of the bigs passing, he and PJ?
Yeah, I think they did a great job again tonight. They did the same against Utah last weekend. Reed's he's a veteran to us. We look up to him a lot. When he's setting the tone like that, it's almost like we have to follow him. So we're going to lead off him. The way he passed tonight was amazing, and it was good.
Thanks, Ted. Go ahead.
I agree. I think that we definitely like to feed our post a lot, and he came out ready to play and aggressive. Same with him and PJ, just sharing the ball, being willing passers, and it paid off.
Thanks, Keldon. Right here, left.
Guys, the pace was pretty frenetic today. It seems like you guys really love to play at that kind of pace up and down. Is there any way you can kind of convince Coach Cal to play that way a little bit more?
I just think that with him trusting us more and more each and every day, we like to get out and run and just get each other involved and pass the ball to each other, get great shots. And I just think that as long as we're executing with that, I think he'll let us play.
Thanks, Keldon. Tyler, anything to add?
No.
We're going back right.
Hey, guys, back here. I know it's December right now, but with how the season has sort of unfolded up to tonight's game, did this feel sort of like a must-win for this group against those guys?
Yeah, just talking, before the game, at the hotel and stuff, at dinner, a couple days before the game, it was like, this is, like you said, a must-win for us. It's a resume win, and just, like I said before, how hard we've been working in practice, it was important for, finally see something pay off. It was a big win, and we're excited about it.
Thanks, Tyler. Left right here.
Guys, at one point I think you had 21 assists of the first 24 made field goals. Just talk about the passing that's been going on and how much that has changed the traction you guys have had in the last few games.
We definitely just been working on being willing passers. And when we're doing that, you see our assists goes up and everybody's happy. Everybody's jumping with joy. And I just think that, that's just the main thing, just being willing passers. And that's what we've been focusing on in practice. And it's just paying off.
Is there pride you guys are not taking in this to some degree about making that extra pass or making it special?
Yeah, like Keldon said, once you see one guy being, a willing passer, it's kind of just contagious. It just goes around the whole team, and everybody's happy, and we're, getting stops on defense.
Thank you, Tyler. Here, Myron.
How did you all bounce back mentally from that 34-point loss to get to the point where you played the way you did today against North Carolina?
I think that once we finished that game, it was over, and we knew that. We just had to put it in the back of our minds, and that was just the main thing. We know that we didn't do what we were supposed to do that game, and we just bounced back and kept going harder and harder in practice each and every day, and just put that behind us.
Thanks, Keldon. Tyler?
I think it was kind of like a must. We had to put it behind us just because, how the coaches approached us after that game. It was just, we got to get back to the drawing board and work harder in practice.
Back left right here.
You talked about this being kind of a resume win and a chance for another one next week. I know there's the holiday break in between, but just first thoughts on the rivalry game at Louisville next week.
I heard the atmosphere is crazy when it's, Kentucky, Louisville. One of the fans told us when we first got here that you can lose every game, just don't lose the Louisville game. So we're just going to, it's going to be fun, approach that game just like every other game and, go out there and compete. I
agree. Just go out there and take care of business. I think that we all come out with the same mindset of just wanting to win. And, that's what we do.
Thanks, Keldon. Jerry, to the left.
Can you guys talk about the lift Nick gave you guys? It seemed like he was a spark there in each half.
I definitely agree. I think that he's definitely a spark plug, and that's just the Nick that we need every day. And we see that Nick in practice, so just to see him put that forth in the game is just amazing, and we're happy for him.
I think the same way that Ashton can change the game how he did today, Nick can do the same thing defensively with his blocking shots and rebounding. So he did a great job tonight, and we expect that Nick every night.
Thank you, Tyler. Last question from Gary.
Tyler, you mentioned a fan approaching you about, just make sure you don't lose the Louisville game. How much, if at all, do you guys hear the fan stuff when people start to question, whether this team is going to be what it was supposed to be?
The coaching staff does a good job of, just telling us to stay off social media in regards to, reading what people say. We just, work hard in practice every day. We got our team that we stick to. We're family, so we just stick to each other and, work hard to get better every day in practice.